Yes guys, it's Niddy Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be doing is another guys and tips video. This time guys we're going to be concentrating on the map Skyjacked and on the game mode Safeguard. So first of all let's just have a look at the actual map layout. Now as you can see with the map layout we've got that red line. This is where the robots are actually going to follow. It's going to go into the room that we're just about to go into, out across the open deck, into the other building and straight out the other side. It doesn't go upstairs, downstairs or anything else like that. It just follows along a pretty much a center route all along the way. So as we start to guard this particular robot now, as you can see, we're going to pick up some easy points. So if you're running low score streaks, maybe like a UAV or something like that, you can pick that up fairly easy once you to take out a couple of enemies. So we're going to come through here and we know someone's going to come through, take that one out. Now we're going to go up the stairs. There's no point everyone charging out that door. Come up here, make sure the coast is clear for your teammates. Then we're going to drop down into this part. Now this is quite important, this kind of little room here straight away. Now the reason being is that you're not one so open, but also as you're seeing on your screen now as it's paused, you can actually escort the robot from inside here. So maybe if the robot hasn't quite advanced as far, but you can actually walk along and make the robot move from inside here. So once you've actually done that, got as far as you can possibly go, what we're going to do now is going to drop out. We're going to have a little look around, make sure the coast is clear, and then just follow in and taking the robot. What you're going to find also though guys is if you go charging through there, everyone's going to be waiting. So if you come flank around here, this is where it's going to get a little bit more chaotic due to the fact that everybody's going to be spawning all around here. So what we're going to do is give something else for them to be thinking about, otherwise they're just going to get straight onto the robot. Then we're going to come in and take this out. Now straight away, as you see in slow motion, you can actually escort the robot up the stairs and at the top. So even though you can't see the robot, even though it's beneath you, you can still escort it all the way along and out the door. So this is very, very important, guys. So you don't need to actually stay with that robot. You can actually escort it from the top, which is very, very important. And then as you can see, when we're going to drop down, it's going to be right next to the thing. It's going to take out a couple of enemies, walk it onto the actual point, and there is quite easily done. So moving on to the actual second round, what we've got here now is one way to go. So you can come down here and flank through this way to try and stop them actually taking the robot, maybe popping up and using this kind of room. Or you can actually come from this particular direction. So it's up to you which way you actually prefer. Personally, I prefer under the deck. It's a lot less exposed, but you can get caught out in there. So now we're going to drop down here. We're going to cover the lines of sights. Now, the most important thing with safeguarding that is to actually stop and get into the robot. If they can't get anywhere near the robot, they cannot actually move it. So what we're going to do is going to control and hold up into their spawn. So make sure that you've got a nice little class set up for this type of actual gameplay. And then we're going to just come out here. You can even control it from the outside if you want. As you can see here, I can just sit up here, just wait for them to come along, just pick them out one by one, and we can quite easily go on to win it. But this is just my little rundown on the guides and tips of actually how to play Safeguard, because like I say, once you control the point from here, they can't actually get to it. The timer runs out and we win the match. But anyway guys, coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump on that. It'd be absolutely amazing. And guys, if you drop a like on this video and support my channel, it'd be even better. This is Niddy Last and I'll catch you.